Yeah. Prarthana, can you please help us with the PPT? So, good afternoon, everyone. Today is the second day of our group interaction session, and I hope you all are prepared.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good
So,
afternoon,
I
ma'am.
would like good afternoon. I would like to mention that this session and whatever we discuss during this, you will be getting marks on it. And we also have an external guest speaker with us. Um so let's go through this session. So this is our day 2 of group interaction. And Prarthana, can you go to the next slide? So what all will we be covering today? It will be the introduction, the guest speaker, that is the insights into the industry, which would be given by our guest speaker, Soumi Majumdar. Then followed by that, we'll have a group interaction session, and after that, we will conclude. Okay. So I would next slide. With this, I would like to introduce our guest speaker. Soumi Majumdar has been an MBA in HR from IISWBM only, and she was with the Calcutta MBA in HR, and she is at Calcutta University in the batch of 21-23. After that, she built her technical expertise with a BTech in electronics and communication, and along with that, she has a data-driven mindset and a strategic mindset into the art of hiring. She has started her career in the Security Engineers Private Limited Electronics and Security Products, which is a products-based organization, as an HR executive. Thereafter, currently, she's working as a talent acquisition manager in TAD International, which is a business services private limited. It's an IT organization. So, with that, Shomi, you can. I would request you to give some insights about your industry experience. Over to you, Shomi.
Yeah, thank you so much for this opportunity. And firstly, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the entire Talent Synergy team for giving me this wonderful opportunity and to participate in today's discussion. So it's truly an honor to be here and sharing the insights of something I'm deeply passionate about, that is talent acquisition. So basically, my journey starts into human resource management from IISWBM in the batch of 2021-2023. And during this period, I have built my technical skills and also involved in many internships as much as possible and enhance my skill sets. So before proceeding to the further, I would like to ask everyone who is here that anyone has participated in any internship or any training session in during this period. You are also learning in your academic, but have you anyone participated in any or enroll yourself in any internship before this one? Anyone? Okay.
Good afternoon, ma'am. This is Sthiti Chakraborty from IISWBM. Yes, I have participated in an HR internship for 3 months, where I've been an HR intern and I was assisting someone. I was under someone.
Okay, so what you have learned in that internship? What is the importance?
Ma'am, I used to do both IT and non-IT recruitments, and
Okay.
all I learned was, for my part, was how to deal with people emotionally rather than strategically, because sometimes emotional approach matters more than being strategic, and it has helped me a lot. And they have been recruited in very good places through our consultancy, where I used to work before.
Okay, so you have worked in where? In which consultancy?
I used to work in a new startup, it's a Cube
Okay.
consultancy. You can find them in
Okay.
LinkedIn. And I have
Okay.
done 3 months of internship there, HR internship.
Great. So, as you have already learned how the recruitment has taken place in today's scenario, you know that there is many challenges in, if I will say, in bulk hiring or in any kind of white collar hiring. There is huge difference, right? So in
Yes,
that
ma'am.
case, yes, so I will also like to share my experience, as I have also done multiple internships and live projects, especially in the talent acquisition, then employee engagement, strategic workforce. Even I have enrolled myself into build employee handbook. I know that today's world, that there is a chat gpt or any kind of AI tools, you can easily involve yourself into that. But when I have done this, there was not, I was not into very much into AI, right? So now today there are many organizations who are offering you this opportunity to involve yourself into chat gpt or any AI tools, right? So try to enroll yourself this kind of internship or course where you can explore yourself into uh, this kind of tools. Okay, so yes, so coming to the uh, next part, I would like to say that if you are anyone having any interest in Excel, SQL, you can enroll yourself. Digital marketing, there are a lot of opportunities in today's world. While coming into hiring purpose, we have to check that the proper skill sets in one candidate has or not, like branding strategies, employer branding. Anyone can say that what is employer branding? Anyone? And how can you build, like you can promote your organization, like, right, like there are many reviews you can see that in network, I mean LinkedIn network, you can ask anyone about your organization. Or maybe there are many reviews we can see in the Glassdoor ambition box. But sometimes see, there are many bluffings are also occurred, like there are many wrong things are mentioned. Like if any employee is not okay with their organization, sometimes they write down something nonsense in the website or anywhere. Okay, so don't judge anyone or any organization only based on that. Try to interact with the employees who are working there and try to understand the current scenario. So these are one of the main method. When you are going to do your intern in any organization, you can follow the steps also, that what are they offering, in which industry and with which clients they are currently working. Okay, so apart from that, anyone is doing any courses apart from your academic area, like Excel, SQL, or any data
Yes,
analysis part?
I'm doing a course in
Okay,
Advanced Excel and web productivity tools. And
great. So right now, where are you? I mean, in the intermediate
in,
level or
I
advanced?
haven't started the advanced part. It was like basic. It's like functions. I'm doing the functions part now, and then pivot chart and all. H lookup, V lookup, all are left to do. Just started.
Okay. So are you doing any project with that knowledge? Try to explore. There are
I'm
many.
I'm just trying to. I practice every day to s-
Okay,
to speed up and do it
right.
better.
Because in every sector there are, I mean, no one can say that there is no use of Excel, right? Any profession you will go there, if you are starting from the data entry level, there they should know what is advanced Excel, because every company is needing this right now. Okay, so and also try to explore yourself into like PowerPoint presentation. There are many tools like Canva, where you can design
Yes.
yourself, right? Any one of you are from any kind of clubs or any community in your organization, sorry, I mean in your college, like ESL, HR Next Club, or anything? Yes. So try to invest yourself into that category, because I was also in the ESL and HR Next Club. So I tried myself to get into the practical approach as much as I can possible. Okay. So coming to the next part, can anyone suggest that what is talent acquisition? What I try to say what I'm doing right now. Anyone? Yeah.
Hello, ma'am. This is Kriti again. Ma'am, talent acquisition is not solely based on how you talk to the employee first. It also depends upon how she or he performs over the days, and you slowly keep on making a grade of it and understand how they have changed, significantly changed over the course of the action. That is what I call talent acquisition.
Okay. And anyone
Ma'am, I
else?
would also like
Mhm.
to that, that is how to identify and attract the right sort of employees for the organization. Every organization has a different kind of skill sets that they require, their own needs, what they need from their employees. So it is attracting and basically acquisitioning the employees as per their requirement.
Okay. So yes, you both are right. So I will also say that some skill should be added in this part that one candidate should have before going to this field, right? Like you have to be a team player, good team player, because if you will be a manager, like suppose as I am right now, I am a talent acquisition manager, I have to handle my team, all have different mindsets. Okay, so in that case I have to maintain my maintain my positive relationships with my colleagues and as well as with the clients, because that is also an important point in the talent acquisition scenario, that you have to maintain a good relationship with your client, because client has also different demand. Okay, and you have to fulfill on a right track. So you have to build and maintain positive relationship with your colleagues and with clients. And yes, during this time, to develop these skills, you can to smooth your process, you can use or develop your skills in Microsoft Teams. Okay, and as well as Slack. And also one of you have mentioned regarding the emotional intelligence, so you have to manage one's own emotion, right? So there are many apps like Headspace, EQ app, you can utilize that. So, and coming to the cultural awareness, you know that if you will deal with international client, you will have to maintain, not only I'm talking about the English communication, sometimes there are many clients who are not so much good in English proficiency. So in that case, because this is not our mother tongue, right? So all are learning. So in that case, you can use Google Translate. It is also beneficial. And also there are many app, I'm not giving the specific name of that, you can use that to develop these things. And yes, the final thing is networking. I think all of you are in LinkedIn, so please utilize this uh, platform in a very effective way, because networking is the ultimate thing. Because if you will network with everyone, you will try to develop it, you will come into the industry expert who can help you in your professional growth, right? So anyone has done any course in LinkedIn? Anyone? There are lot of opportunity, try to explore. So yes, these are all of the things. So now I'm coming to the I will also ask you that anyone can say that what is the importance of internship and networking, then coming to the practical
To
approach in the real
gain
world.
practical experience in the field, like before getting to the job, like you
Okay.
have to be proficient in that. Before that, you need to get hands-on experience before doing that, like
Okay.
to be better, to be a better version of ourselves while
Malika,
And
going
you
through
also
the
want
job.
to.
Ma'am, I would
Hello, Mike.
also hello, ma'am. Ma'am, I would like to say that internships gives us the actual scenario of the company where we are going to work. Also, the other corporates, they can actually give us the experience that we are going to face in our future life when we will actually get into the job. And I think that can be a good hand-on experience to be in a better position, not going as a
Okay.
complete fresher, but it will give a maturity of the level of that situation which we are going to enter.
Yes, Adila, you want to say something?
Yeah, yeah,
sure.
it also gives us a practical knowledge about the what we are going to do in future, and it also helps in exploring new skills and building more network, and it also gives a resume boost.
Right. You will not only get yes, tell me, Adila.
No, ma'am, that's all.
Adila, you can put your hand down. Yeah, continue, Shwani.
Okay, so this will not only enhance your for your full-time job, you will also get an opportunity in freelancing. Okay, so during your academic area, you can involve yourself into freelancing, which will which will develop your skill sets. I when I was into my college time, I tried to involve myself into different internship or freelancing opportunity. Not being a, I mean, HR professional, I'm not into all time into HR, but also I was into marketing also, one of the e-learning industry. So yes, during that time I have developed my skills. Like, I was very introvert. Okay, so I was not able to speak in front of the public regarding any product or service, that what will be the benefits of using that. So during that time I was get a little, very little commission, but that was not the ultimate thing, that compensation during the college time. So I was developing myself day by day. And also, yes, I got a opportunity to know about the e-learning industry, how it works, how will you go to the client, how will you go to the customer, how will you deal it. Okay, so try to invest yourself into this. So right now, like, I would like to give you a short idea that how talent acquisition world works and how we work. Okay, like, sometimes what happened, I'm just giving you an example. Right now I'm working with one of our US fintech client. So they have given us the criteria, like, you have to select one Golang developer. In Indian market there are very few good professional Golang developers are available. So they are giving us the criteria, like, you have to take the candidates who have 1 month notice period. And in most of the IT industry, there are fixed notice period, that is 90 days notice period, and very few are giving the buyout option. So in that case, it is a very challengeable role for all of us to make this into a good scenario. So yes, what we do, that we sit with a team and we just note down that we need this candidate for this skills are required. So the candidate should have joined within this time. So, and we make a proper JD. After that, we post it to different job portals, then LinkedIn, and also sometimes we uh, I mean, ask our present employees to please suggest us or give us some referral, that, and also we give them the referral fees or compensation, so that it will also motivate them to give some candidates. Okay, but yes, there are some criteria also, that the candidate should have to be in the company at least 1 to 3 months. After that, we will give the referral bonus. These are the things. So yes, can anyone say that what is like, which portals are right now in the market for the this purpose? Which portals are available?
Um, Shomi,
Yes,
I would
Shatakshi.
like to hop in and tell you that since we will be running short of time, so you have a couple of minutes to,
Yeah, yeah,
share.
definitely. I will within 5 minutes. It will not take much time. So anyone can hands-on experience. Okay, no problem. So there you can, Naukri.com, it is very popular. Naukri.com. Even some of the companies are right now is giving, apart from the Naukri.com, Indeed, Job Hai, Work India, there are many companies who are giving, making their database for this purpose and sharing the candidate database to the client. So yes, so proper database is very, very important for all of us in this market. And yes, after that, technical interview has taken place, coding test has done. And yes, also sometimes some unprofessional behavior we also can find in this place, that some candidates don't join or maybe inform to us 5 minutes prior to the interview. Even sudden power cut done, sudden system clash is done. So this kind of problem we mainly face in this area. It is challenging, but yes, we enjoy a lot in this domain. So this, I think this is all from my end. Now it is your turn. I know you everyone is very talented here who are right now in the IISWBM. You can do yourself, so please invest yourself into internship. And yes, it will motivate you day by day if you will be in a proper, if you will do yourself in a proper way. Okay, so thank you and wishing you all the best in your journey ahead.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Shomi.
ma'am.
So, do our
Thank you,
participants, does
ma'am.
anybody have any
Thank
questions
you
or
so much.
doubts? Okay, so we
Thank you,
can.
ma'am, for
Thank
sharing
you.
so much of your insights in the market. Thank you so
One day
much.
you will also share your insights to us, to your juniors.
Thank you also as a senior also. Thank you so much.
Most welcome.
Okay, so we continue on with the next part. Prarthana, can you please put us on the slide any differences between group discussion and group interaction? Okay. So I think this was sent to all of you also, mail. So what we will be doing today is a group interaction session. And how is it different from group discussion? I'll quickly go through this. So group interaction, it assesses the collaboration and problem solving skills and the interpersonal skills in a dynamic setting. Okay. It is more informal and free flowing and allows the participants to engage naturally in a scenario or an activity. It looks at teamwork, adaptability, decision making, and engagement with others. It often involves real world or business HR scenarios and role plays or case based interactions. And it also obviously encourages a collaboration where all the candidates are there, work together towards achievement of a common goal. So we will be doing this group interaction session, and you will be shown something, and you will have to give your viewpoints regarding that particular thing. Okay. Pratna, can we go to the next slide, please? Yeah, next slide. Okay. So this is your topic for today, and the title that we have given is Navigating the Future, the Intersection of Technology and Talent. So whoever is able to come up with something that they want to talk about this.
So you can take few minutes to
Yeah, you can
put
gather.
your to gather your thoughts together. Anyone can start. Just keep in mind it's not a group discussion. There's slight difference between a group discussion and a group interaction. So yeah, the floor is open. Whoever wants to speak, take few minutes and then start. There is some correlation between the tagline and the image. You can pivot on any one of these and put your points or initiate the conversation.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. This is Sthiti Chakraborty from IISWBM. So, sir, today here we are meeting. We are here sitting for this talent acquisition HR internship. So, sir, the whole topic is the intersection of technology and talent. As I would say, we are the talent sitting on this side of the phone, and this technology, this phone or the laptops we are using, is actually allowing us to connect with you all, and uh, we are able to present what we want to, and we are presenting what we can. So that's what I have inferred from technology and talent. And sir,
That's
can you?
great. So, can someone, any one of you, have you recently been to an airport?
I I
Yes.
haven't been to an airport, but I know what is this because heard my father travel while traveling to airport. He has like it's based on facial recognition. Like they use technology to like or earlier it used to be humanized a lot, like manual. It's like for first passport, then visa checking. Now it's more it's done through phone only. Like you need to link your Aadhaar card or PAN card or something. Verification is done, and then it's like people just scan it and they can pass through the checking. It's recently launched. It's not in all the country all the states of India, but in some major states. It has been launched.
Okay, so can someone else now tell us what kind of scan is this? And then continue with technology and how you link it with what
So,
is
ma'am,
happening.
uh, as far as I know, this is more of a facial scan that happens while you are entering the airport. They scan your facial features, and they corroborate it with your Aadhaar card details and stuff, and that's how you're given access to the airport through a facial scan, and then they already have your details at the stand. And once the scan is complete, they let you enter. That's as far as I.
So do you people feel that this kind, like earlier on, how was this thing being done, the checking, and how this kind of technology, firstly, which technology is it, and how is this bringing about a change is what, see the heading, navigating the future, the intersection of technology and talent.
Okay, ma'am. Myself, Mollika Datta from IISWBM. Ma'am, can you hear me? Actually, ma'am, I think before we had to carry our documents, and that sometimes many of the people were not used to this thing, that what are the documents we need to carry for traveling through airport. And there it was a problem for many of the passengers who are going for the first time, using the flight for the first time, and they're not aware of the things. And today in our digital country, everything is connected and linked to our Aadhaar and PAN and all our documents. So I think the facial that scanning and giving gives us all the documents handy, and you don't have to carry much, because it will then get you relaxed from carrying all those documents. And also no need to, there is no position of faking anything, because crimes are getting bigger in our every country in the world actually. So all the documents are verified automatically, and I believe that's a very huge step, and it's a very positive step to get into digital India that we call.
That's great. So does anybody have any clue as to what kind of technology is being used here? Uh, or
Ma'am, this is Shreya Mukherjee from IISWBM. I think the AI tools that have become more powerful these days saves a lot of time. As Molika mentioned, we had to carry a lot of documents earlier, but this is very much traveler convenient. For example, we can just match our Face ID and we can board on the flight anytime we want, and that saves a lot of time, improves efficiency. That's what the term navigating the future actually shows.
so as HR professionals, how would you feel that AI and AI tools, um, they are the future, or what do you mean when you say that this will affect the talent as well, since you all are budding HR professionals? Adila, you've raised your hand, you can answer.
Ma'am, I think it's also reducing the manual work, and streamlining the process so that the employees are getting um, uh, employees have to work for other things. It's because it is accurate, and it's it's faster the process of like uh, it. Sorry, ma'am, I have to like.
Siti, you can go
Ma'am,
next, followed by Sagrika.
oh,
Siti first.
okay. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, as HR, as an HR, budding HR professional, I think like technology and talent comes together when one of the most important points of being an HR is strategic investment or strategic improvement. That is one of the main points of being an HR. So strategic improvement is when we combine technology and talent, and as Adila mentioned, we can decrease the manual power. And as we can decrease the manual power, we can make it keep it in a very smaller space, and as it comes in a smaller space, it becomes very easy to handle for us. And more we can handle it easily, the more it is easier to achieve the organizational goal.
Kritika, you're next.
Yes, ma'am. So everybody is talking about how it is reducing the manual labor and how like the employees at the airport, they have time to do other stuff, and there is not. As DG Yatra is more of a newer perspective in flying, a new thing that has come up in the flying area. So not a lot of people are, they know how it works, how to go about things. So as this is intersecting technology with talent, there's a need for a class of more employees who can be there and assist people on how to use this. So even though we are using technology, we need even though technology is doing a lot of the work, we still need people who are going to assist other people to use that technology, how to use it. Because even when I was in the airport a few um, months ago, I saw a lot of people were not being able to use this because they had no idea how to use it, because it was a predominantly like a new thing in the flying area. So there were a lot of people out there, younger people, who were helping, assisting those people to access that, how to use that, and so whatsoever.
Okay, Sagrika, you wanted to say something?
I just want to like the question you asked, like as an HR professional, is even in companies, it's almost everything has been used by AI, done by AI. Like the ATS softwares have been done for recruitment. So even in airport, like it's speeds up the process, because earlier it used to take a lot of time to do the like to do the process. Like it's due to facial recognition, it takes much less time. Like people can, it's hassle free now. More or no, earlier there used to be a lot of crowd while there was a huge line while doing the checking and facial recognition. So
Malika, you wanted to say something?
Ma'am, I wanted to say that Kritika, as she said, that it's need more people who will actually give the knowledge to the passengers boarding on the flight. But I think with time, we all used to get it into our hands. As when the UPI started, many of us didn't have the idea what is UPI and how to use it. And now we can see even the vendors, even the street vendors are also having the UPI and they're accepting through UPI. I think that gives also a sense of getting into the digital India more broadly. And also every people of our country is getting accustomed with the digital India and using it for their betterment. And I think it will take time. Everyone one needs to get the thing in hand, but I think with time we can acquire the knowledge, and it has started in some of the states, and later on it will be a very common thing in every state, in every country.
Shreya, you want to say something?
Yes, ma'am. As Kritika mentioned about the drawbacks of today's technology, that it's and its advancement, I feel like we have to keep pace with the technology since we cannot read our book backwards. Like we have to move on with what is happening around the world. And while coming to the HR policies, I think AI and HR, this goes hand in hand and it has helped a lot in evolution of the HR policies. For example, in the talent acquisition, as Soumi ma'am was talking about previously, I think we have to keep pace with the technology to move forward and what is happening around the world and to hire top talents. Previously, there were employees who were very much upset about their queries and they couldn't connect with their top hierarchy level managers. Now they have the chatbot thing, they can anytime contact with them and have their queries solved. So I think it has helped to navigate the future a lot. And yes, we have to move forward with the technology. So that is it.
So when you talk about moving forward with technology, um, have you any of you been to the airport before this was introduced? Uh, it's a very recent introduction, so I'm sure some of you must have visited the airport. And at that
Yes,
time,
ma'am.
how was how would you enter? Like when
There were
someone
document verification. We had to show
exactly.
our
There was
Aadhaar
a
card
person who used
and
to do the document verification, right? So is that person there now?
Yeah,
maybe not.
still there. No, he's actually still
Maybe
there.
he's no, he's
Yes,
there,
ma'am.
of
The
course.
person is still there.
Not all the passengers are comfortable with using this because not a lot of them know about it or how to use it, access it. So there's still that person verifying documents of the people who are not being able to access that technology.
Yeah. So the number of people who are doing this, have they reduced? Is there some kind of
Yeah,
change that we
There's a
expect
lot of
might
reduction. There is
happen
a
in the
lot of
future?
layoffs.
it's more of an I've seen there's more of an age disparity there. The people who are getting their documents verified by the person standing at the airport gate or whatever, they are more like older in nature. They're not that equipped with technology. But the people who are going through the Digi Yatra, they're younger. They know they've been around technology their whole lives. Gen Z people, millennials, they are all preferring the Digi Yatra scheme instead.
So, from your perspectives, how would you see we are here right now, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years into the future? What what kind of skill, talent, whatever, technology, where do you think we are heading towards? Exactly what this heading is,
Ma'am,
navigating the future.
Ma'am, this is Titi. As there was this one line that I read recently, which was very true for us, I think. A woman said that I love to read and I love to cook, but reading, as it is my passion, it is also an important part of my life. She said that. Then she mentioned, I want AI to do my cooking to save my time so that I can read. So she has told us very impressively that what matters the most. AI will infiltrate in our lives. It will, as it has today. It has very much taken place. But we have to know what is our priority. We have to know how we should navigate ourselves. Otherwise, now I think everyone has seen a movie known as E.T. It was a very Disney Pixar movie. We have seen that there was nothing left but a small seed inside a pot, and that little robot, who was a robot, that was the biggest irony of the movie. He was trying to plant the seed back so that a tree could grow and the earth could come back. So if we don't handle ourselves or if we don't know what we want as humans, AI will infiltrate into our lives, and more than helping, it will uh, it will not just help us but become a part of us. We have also seen AI weddings, AI dogs, AI customers in restaurants. So I think that what will happen with us in the future.
Sudakshi, can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So have you all of you gone through the JD, the role, the one which for
Yes, sir.
all of you are
Yes,
sitting
sir.
with? Okay. And how do you think you would use these two, an intersection of technology and talent, to create something like that? And how do you think that will help HR professionals across the functional areas in HR? So before you'll answer that, can you name maybe three functional areas in HR? And none of you can repeat the ones that are already called out.
Sir, myself Molika Datta.
Yeah.
So, acquisition of talent and
Yeah.
also looking after the safety of the employees in the organization.
Okay. So employee workplace safety or what? Talent acquisition. Okay. Anyone
Employee
else?
employee
Training and development is something I would say.
Okay. Kritika.
employee onboarding and also legal compliance is also
Okay.
another part that HR must look into.
Okay.
And recruitment is also the recruitment, compliance and security, health and safety.
So all of what you're saying is right,
Adina is also
Sagarika,
there.
but you're repeating,
HR
right?
analytics.
Because
HR
Malika,
analytics is there.
okay, HR
I think
analytics.
compensation benefits also.
Yeah. Yeah. Great.
And
So there are,
performance management is also
Is also
yeah.
succession planning and career development of employees.
Correct. Correct. So all of you, right? I think many of these, though, are not specific functional areas. These are processes, important processes that HR handles. But yeah, so typically, if I go back to my original question, right? How do you see any of you, right, utilizing talent and technology for in relation to the activities that you have to perform in the job description? So you have, let's say, one line to explain that. What would that be? So anyone remembers
I
what the
believe
JD is all about?
I believe that the AI apps like ChatGPT and Gemini, and there are many other apps right now. So I believe that they will ensure that the accuracy of the details and the work is done in less time and in more, and the performance is increased. Like manually, there can be mistakes. So in
Yeah,
less time, can be productive work can be done, like the productive and correct work without any mistake. Because uh,
absolutely. My question is, Sagarika, if you get to do this project, how much of technology will you use? How much of networking will you use? Like Soumi was mentioning about networking. How much of your learning skills will you use? How much of your internal talent will you use? And which one of these do you think will you will rate, right? If you have these four, what's the ranking of these four in the order of importance, or how much you will use them? So while anyone remembers what's let's say the overall objective of the project.
Rather, it was mentioned in the JD as a key takeaway.
Yeah.
So if you have gone through that, then it was mentioned there.
It's okay. Don't worry about getting wrong. Just remember mention whatever you remember.
It was supposed to be collaborative and more like teaching us more about teamwork and
Yeah, that's
So it has
definitely. Go ahead, Malika.
okay. It has also said something about case study development of case studies
Correct.
that we have to do.
Correct. Correct. So, Kritika, you're right. I mean, that's an outcome, right? Or something that you learn or you follow. But it is about creating an archive of HR case studies across the functional areas, right? And that's why I asked about your knowledge about the functional areas. So, Sagarika, back to you. If you have those four things that you have to do, which one of those? And this question open to everyone because I stopped Sagarika and asked the question. That's why I'm going back to her. But it's open to all of you. Uh,
actually, the job description involves doing research also, like research and
correct.
doing research, and then involve building case, helping in case studies, solving case studies, and
Yeah.
like using of AI in using.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I believe that we should the ask the four points. Like I think we should use AI not completely. Let's like fully depend on blindly. We should not depend on AI. It's like we can take help from AI and then use our own perspectives and beliefs what we think, and then we should it will be the best in for the other project.
So, in which order will you go? Use AI and then kind of fine tune it, or put in your points and then use AI to fine tune it?
And I use AI and then put my points in.
Okay. Okay.
Sir, can I say something?
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Sir, I would like to say that I will put my points and I will see till where I can go. Then, when I know that this is my limit and I may not be able to go anymore, I will use the help of AI and I'll see that how much AI is contributing to me and how much I am contributing to myself.
Okay. What about the research part? Yeah, Malika.
So I think using AI, as there's a point in the JD about story building, as I remember much of this type. So when we write a story, we need to get into the plot, and that should be from our side, what we think about the story building. And then when the plot is clear in my head, then I can think about what is the other aspects of the story, and then we build a story. And I think we can use AI to give it a better proposition, we can give it a better structure. But I think the main thing of the story, main body of the story, main thought should be ours, and the AI is there to make it better.
Okay. One last question. How much of AI have you all used? All of you. This all of you have to answer. So you can go around and how much of AI have you used in HR, doing research, or anything that you've done till now?
It's like, sir, now, like, I don't use AI fully, but for presentations also, it's like there's like too many apps we can who make presentations for you, and
Yeah.
it's like you just generate the presentation and then you can edit it as per
Yeah.
your liking, and the words you can paraphrase and you can use it. But almost
Yeah.
everything for assignments also, in for doing any research or whatever assignments the gives, college assignments, it's like we first generate the details from the AI, and then what we think and what we should do, like we paraphrase it and humanize it.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, America. Others?
So, sir, we use AI more as an aid. Whatever we have generated, whatever we have thought of, we just use AI to enhance the same. Let's say we're missing out on a few points and we know what to say, but we are not completely sure what to do about it. That's when we use AI to enhance it. We already know what's going to happen, what we are going to write. We just use AI to make it better.
Mm. Okay. Okay.
Even in Excel today we use AI, like in Excel also, like to create charts and to create tables also, like you generate the details from the AI and you can just copy paste in Excel. So
Yeah.
and then the details we can change it.
So even in photo editing, AI is a very good tool nowadays in any
Yeah.
kind of editing, video editing, photos editing. Video editing in with AI is a very important thing in today's life. Um, in the position of being any YouTuber, this example is coming in my head. They use AI as anything in their videos, in their daily life, whether it's a storytelling video or anything. They use AI in every aspect now: editing, video editing, picture editing, and it can be used as a fake and also in many various good ways. But yes, there's a very good scope as well as it can be very bad in times.
Okay. So Adila, Shreya, you're about how much have you used
Uh,
AI?
yes, I use it on a daily basis, to be honest. Anything that has been taught in our class, I just go back home for a visual recognition of what has been taught. And for example, if I'm doing an assignment, as Sagarika has mentioned, I need to figure out some relevant points to make it more happening. Of course, I'll use my own knowledge first, and then I know my limit and where to start AI using AI from, and that is how utilize it on a daily basis.
Wonderful.
Like, so even now, like for example, like uh for Mohanty ma'am's class in OB, like we have to read Luthans only. Like he won't accept any other, and the words are very difficult to understand the first instance. So we just go home and we just like click picture of that page and explain in simple words. Like it's also easy to learn from that AI also. Like for
Mhm.
Luthans also, we are almost in every student in our class does that.
That's quite innovative.
It
That's
also clears all our doubts, and if we have any confusion whether we are right or wrong, and we are like confused to deliver our presentation or content, we use AI to, because it's more accurate, and it gives us a solution to the problems we are facing if we are in a dilemma.
So I think AI is also helpful in any other languages as well. Because sometimes I used to read other languages book, but I don't understand them. And some of the points, when as I'm not fluent with that language, supposed to say with Hindi, my mother tongue is Bengali, but I like to read Hindi books, but sometimes I'm not very good at it. So I click the picture
Mm.
of it, and used to give it in AI, and it the word, the phrase which I can't understand, it gives me in a easier language to
Right.
understand, and then I can go on reading, and it also helps in many various ways.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Back to you, Sudarshan.
Okay, so let's go on to the next slide. Prarthana, I guess we're. Is there anything else that you people want to discuss? No, right? Prarthana, over to you for this.
Yeah, hi. So this is a small message for you from us. So this is the report you can see. This report is made from your responses. Here we wanted to show you that it is very useful when you use any AI with your thinking skill. Means if you see here that okay, I have taken two scores from you guys. Uh, one of one of them has got 47.5% and other has got 54.25%. So you some of you have used AI to respond for the responses. We know that and we are okay for that. So if you see the report, this first guy has used 23% of AI to generate the responses for his or her assessment and got 47%, whereas the second guy has generated 71% of his responses from AI and got 54%. So what we wanted to tell you that if you're using AI, use in a proper way so that you can get the maximum benefit you can get. So think if the second guy used this AI in a proper way, he should get 100% of his marks, but he didn't get. So that is the messages from us to you to use AI in a proper way. Yeah.
Prarthana, are you trying to say that here, this in these two graphs, one person
Yeah.
has used AI and the score has reduced, and the other person has used AI and the score has increased? Is that
No.
what
This
is trying?
this first person has generated 23% of his answers. So you can think like that. He has thought that what should I put in the AI? Then he has put. Then the result came, and he has got 47%. And the next guy has done. Maybe he has copied all the question and gave it to ChatGPT that answer these questions. So ChatGPT has given. It is all machinery. There is no human emotions or nothing. So he has got 54%. Okay. So so now think this first guy has used 71% of this AI. He should have get more, right? Because he has his thinking skill. He knows how to use the AI. So I am telling that use your thinking skill also when you are using the AI.
That's great. Point well noted, everybody. Please, uh, as we would want to conclude this, one very important thing when we started using computers a very long back was they used to say that if you put garbage in, you get garbage out. So with AI also, it's the same thing. The level of intelligence that if you give it good things, then it will give you better things in response. So getting on to the next slide, Prarthana. And with that, we would like to conclude our session for today. So it was very nice that all of you could join us, and we
Any
had a good
questions that they have? Satakshi,
anything that
let's
you
hear out.
yeah
Yeah.
anything that you want to ask. This is the time.
I just wanted to ask, like in the JD, it was mentioned that 2 months internship and 2 months part-time mandatory. It was written in the JD, but in our college, it's only 2 months of internship is acceptable from June and July. So, like, what should we do on what we have to do actually? I had a query.
So before we answer that, Sagarika, did you go through the first Google form where that was kind of an application form?
There was a question.
So there was a
Like
question on that.
only commit to this.
So if you wanted to do either of those, that's the chance you had to mention that I want to do only the internship as a project. But believe me, okay, Xiaomi is still there. Her video is off, but believe me, I think one, Xiaomi is there because she's closely been associated with Talent Synergy for quite some time. I think it's almost going to be 5 years that I know her. And I've never seen her kind of energies levels down when I offer a project to her. I used to do this campus to corporate program with IIT Ropar, and just imagine when the classes. Just guess when the sessions used to start. These were all some 7 live sessions we had on top 7 employability skills. Each of those sessions were a 90 to 100-minute session. Just guess when each of those sessions will start. Timing of the day. Can anyone take a guess? These are all BTech, MTech students. Either third year or MTech, it's the first year. It'll start at 11:30 at night, never earlier than that. And the longest session we went 2.5 hours, which is 11:30. We went till 1 o'clock into the night. Right now, the point I'm trying to drive home is obviously there's a structure that the college has, and we've aligned with that. That's why you saw those 3 options in the Google form. And we are, as of now, talking only about the 2 months internship. But any of you, right, who wants to continue, there's enough and beyond kind of work in various HR areas. I know that I think in the MBA HRM, it's specifically HRM, but any of you here who's from the MBA day, I don't know if you all have a dual specialization option in IISWBM. No, right? Okay. So we've taken our earlier students from MBA HR and marketing and giving them marketing projects for HR products. Right. So you need to know about the product, and then you need to know about how to market them. So those kind of projects are also there. So yeah, that's a long answer to your short question.
Thank you so much, sir.
Anyone else? Questions?
Okay. And we're good. Thanks everyone. Thanks for taking time out, and all the best. We will circle back with the results in a couple of days. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.